Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Awaluddin and my registration number is A1M218077. I'm from English department at Halwala University, and on this occasion I will try to describe a quantitative journal entitled The Effectiveness of Using WhatsApp Messenger as one of mobile learning techniques to develop students' writing skills. These journals written by Said Fatih El Said Abdul Fattah. Oke, baik, langsung saja kita mulai dari abstrak, yaitu untuk to see how beneficial it was to use WhatsApp Messenger as one of the mobile learning approach for improving students' writing skills. The participants were 32nd-year college students from a Saudi Arabian private university's English department. The experimental group, or N15, employed WhatsApp technology to improve their writing skills, whereas the control group, or N15, received instruction from prescribed books. The three questions in the pre-post test were to punctuate a paragraph, correct a paragraph, and write an essay. Oke, kita lanjut pada background of the study. Jadi untuk latar belakang pada penelitian jurnal penelitian kali ini yaitu karena maraknya penggunaan smartphone pada anak-anak maupun remaja, juga kalangan dewasa, dan pada saat ini penggunaan teknologi khususnya juga smartphone sangat sangat berpengaruh juga di dunia pendidikan. Oke, kita lanjut pada the importance of mobile learning in education. Okay, Berger 2001 lists the implication that mobile technology can bring to teaching and learning. The first one is better realization of anywhere, anytime. The second one is freedom of organization in and out of the classroom. The third one is collaboration among students separate geographically. And fourth one is transparent connection to nets. And then remote sensing and integration of information. And then shift from anywhere, anytime to everywhere and every time. And according to Singh 2003, mobile learning is a paradigm shift, and it changes existing situations in learning. Oke, kita lanjut pada definition of terms. Yang pertama, mobile learning. It is the acquisition or modification of any knowledge or skill through the use of mobile technology, anywhere, anytime, and which results in the modification of behavior. In this research, it is defined to WhatsApp application. Okay, the second one is mobile technology. It refers to any device that is designed to provide access to information in any location or while on the move. Okay, and the last one is WhatsApp Messenger. WhatsApp Messenger is a cross-platform instant messaging application for smartphones. Oke, kita lanjut pada the purpose of the study. The purpose of this study of this research is to study the effectiveness of using WhatsApp Messenger as one of mobile learning techniques to develop students' writing skills. Okay, kita lanjut pada the context of the problem. The student's performance in the writing course in Qasim Private College was poor. The pilot study was conducted and 30 students in the 4th level. Analyzing pilot study result, it revealed that they were asked to write an essay about their habit of choice. Most of the students' errors were in punctuation marks and sentence structures. Most of them memorized punctuation rules, but don't know how to use them. So there should be a new technique to encourage them to get involved in a learning program for punctuation. The statement of the problem. The study problem is identified in Saudi University level EFL students' poor performance in essay writing. Therefore, the current study attempt to develop the students' performance in writing skills through using WhatsApp technology. To reach this aim, the study tried to answer the following main question. What is the effectiveness of using WhatsApp technique to developing students' writing skills? That the main question is divided into the following sub-question. The first one is, what are the theoretical base of teaching writing through using WhatsApp technology as one of my mobile learning technique? The second one is, what are the appropriate techniques and activities of teaching writing through WhatsApp technology? The third one is, what steps should be undertaken for developing writing skills to Saudi University level EFL students through using WhatsApp technology. Oke, kita lanjut pada the hypothesis of the study. Oke, hypothesis comparing the experimental groups and control groups mean scores on the post-test. The first one is, there is a significant difference between the mean score of the control and experimental group after conducting the experiment in punctuation marks in favor of the experimental group. And the second one is, there is a significant difference between the mean score of the control and experimental group after conducting the experiment in sentence structure in favor of the experimental group. Oke, kita lanjut pada hipotesis comparing the experimental group mean scores before and after the treatment. The first one is, there is a statistically significant difference between the mean scores of the experimental groups on the pre-test and the post-test in developing punctuation marks in favor of the post-test. And the second one is, there are statistically significant difference between the mean scores of the experimental groups on the pre-test and the post-test in sentence structure in favor of the post-test. Oke, kita lanjut pada metodologi. Yang pertama, design. Okay, the design is the quasi-experimental design was used in the study, where a sample of 4th level students in English department was assigned to the experimental and control group. A pre or post test was conducted to measure the effectiveness of the program. Oke, lanjut di participants. Okay, the participant is 30 students of level 4 in Qasim Private College were involved in an essay writing course. Students' ages were between 20 to 35 years old. The sample was divided into two groups, the control group and the experimental group. There was no significant difference between the mean score of both experimental and control groups. Oke, kita lanjut pada instrumen penelitian. Yang pertama menggunakan questionnaire. Oke, the researcher conduct a survey for using the mobile phone for students in Qasim Private College. The survey was divided into three parts: have smartphones or not. The second part deals with the usage of mobile for them, and the third part states if they would accept to take part in a mobile learning. Oke, dan hasilnya menunjukkan bahwa 90% of students in Qasim Private College have smartphones with them. 82% of the students chat via mobile, not the computers. 47 use a mobile phone as a dictionary, and 78% use it for sending and receiving message. 95% accept to take part in this program. The second one is the pre-post test. A study has investigated the effectiveness of using WhatsApp Messenger to develop students' writing skills. Oke, jadi dalam penelitian ini menggunakan dua instrumen. Yang pertama adalah menggunakan kuesioner dan yang kedua adalah menggunakan pre or post test. Oke, kita lanjut pada definition of test. The writing pre-post test was developed using the following resources. The first one is reviewing prior research on writing skills, particularly those addressing punctuation and sentence structure. The second one is when writing the exam items, the following considerations were made. The test items contents were basic, clear, and familiar to the students, and they were pertinent to the exam's objective. Okay, next, the content of the test. The first one, punctuate paragraph. The students are asked to punctuate a paragraph. This paragraph consists of 15 sentences. It has 10 punctuation mistakes, varies from full stops to comma and colon. The second one, correct sentence structure. The students correct the grammatical mistakes in the essay. These grammatical mistakes vary from tenses, inversion of verbs to subjects to the arrangement of the adjective. The third one is essay writing. Students are asked to write an essay about one of the three different topics. This is 5-paragraph essay. Okay, validity of the test. The first version of the test was presented to 2 EFL assistant professors and no EFL lecturer to evaluate the suitability of each items in measuring writing skills in order to determine test content validity. They were also asked to assess the test as a whole in terms of correctness, number of items, and suitability of test items for Kasim Private College Level 4 EFL students. The jury found the test to be mainly legitimate, approving most of the questions and suggesting the following. Allow students to select from a number of different essays to write on. There was only one essay topic to write on in the first version of the test. The second one, correcting paragraph errors by adding more punctuation marks and addressing the problem of capitalization. Oke, kita melangkah pada tahap the discussion. Oke, the discussion. Teaching should make use of certain technology. There are many educational applications that make learning fun. The study is completely in line with Rianto 2013, which was to research WhatsApp Messenger. It concluded his research with the possibilities of adopting WhatsApp as a technique used to improve students' language skills. With the same view, this study emphasized Rambe and Chipunza 2013 findings stating that WhatsApp gives students the possibility to express themselves in a non-restrict environment, but the study was different from others in teaching writing skills in a systematic way, whereas there are fixed steps. Okay, the study's first inquiry looked into the impact of the WhatsApp program on students' punctuation marks. Data studies showed that WhatsApp had a significant impact on this variable, as previously stated. This is due to two major factors. The students were enthusiastic about using smartphones in the classroom. They already used these phones for a variety of purposes, including speaking with one another, writing comments to their friends, and sending messages, all of which are free. The second one, the idea of becoming able to learn something new at any time and in any location, prove beneficial. They could write whatever they want whenever they want. The study's second question looked into the impact of the WhatsApp program on the development of students' sentence constructions. The study showed that WhatsApp had a considerable impact on this variable, as previously stated. The students were able to freely voice their ideas. He had the option to fix and edit his writing at the same time. In addition, the involvement of almost all of his friends in the group was in front of him and handled for free. At the start of the program, the students were copying each other's writing, but with time they began to write on their own. Oke, terakhir kita masuk pada tahap the conclusion. So, the conclusion is WhatsApp can provide students with an opportunity for practicing the English language for free. It can also enhance students' active participation in the EFL classroom. We should make use of them in our teaching process to help students learn and interact better with teachers. Okay, I think enough for me. And I close with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.